has successfully joined the channel.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
Hello. Wait, how are you able to go on? How are you today? BRB.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Fail What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season... The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Didn't get much. Picked up. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Oh, they're after him. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Got it set up on the outside. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from... They get through and it's blocked. Defense has it. The 50, the 40, inside the 30, past the 10, and he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Minutemen! The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by... Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! that when they jump on top here in the second. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! They bring the punter onto the field now. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to
29. And your UMass Minutemen will take over 1st and 10.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll heave it deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gray. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air on second down. Steps away to find some room. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, UMass! They move on top here in the fourth. I mean, seriously, what do you do against? Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Here's a throw downfield late. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Jordan. He's taking a deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gray. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Dangerous screen into traffic. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the